Now, we are going to talk about Schrodinger's paradox, its history, and the different interpretations of it by other scientists. Introduction. Schrodinger's cat is a thought experiment, sometimes described as a paradox, devised by an Austrian physicist, Erwin Schrodinger, in 1935. Erwin Schrodinger was a Nobel Prize winning Austrian physicist who developed a number of fundamental results in the field of quantum theory, which formed the basis of wave mechanics. He also formulated the famous wave equation, which is used in many areas of science. The scenario here presents a cat that may be simultaneously be both alive and dead, a state known as quantum superposition, as a result of being linked to a random subatomic event that may or may not occur. Schrodinger says what we discovered in the late 1800s and early 1900s is that really tiny things didn't obey Newton's law. So the rules that we could use to govern the motion of ball or person or car couldn't be used to explain how an electron or atom works. Till 1800s, everybody is under the feeling that the Newton laws are universal and can be applied everywhere. But this was a breakthrough to the Newton's laws. Albert Einstein on dual nature of electron. It seems as though we must use sometimes the one theory and sometimes the other, while at times we may use either. We are faced with a new kind of difficulty. We have two contradictory pictures of reality. Separately, neither of them fully explains the phenomenon of light, but together they do. In early 1800s, this dual nature of particles was the sole point of research. Electron shows properties which are shown by a wave and a particle. The wave properties are evident by double-slit experiment, and particle properties are evident by certain phenomena such as blackbody radiation and photoelectric effect, which can be explained only if particle nature of the electron is considered. An electron behaves both as a particle and also as a wave. Schrodinger wave equation is given by Erwin Schrodinger in 1926 and it is based on the dual nature of the electron. In it, electron is described as a three-dimensional wave in the electric field of a positively charged nucleus. This Schrodinger wave equation is very popular and almost explains all the properties exhibited by subatomic particles. Proof. This Schrodinger's cat paradox or experiment is a proof to the dual nature to the dual nature of electron. The experiment that is carried out by Erwin Schrodinger. A cat is placed in a steel box along with a diabolical device in a Geiger counter, a vial of poison, a hammer, and a radioactive substance. When the radioactive substance decays, the Geiger detects it and triggers the hammer to release the poison, which subsequently kills the cat. The radioactive decay is a random process, and there is no way to predict when it will happen. Maybe in the course of 1 hour one of the atom decays, but also with equal probability, perhaps none. If it happens, the counter tube discharges and through a relay releases a hammer which shatters a small flask of poison that is hydrocyanic acid. If one has left this entire system to itself for an hour, one would say that the cat lives if meanwhile no atom has decayed. The first atomic decay would have poisoned it, if it were to happen. In our own minds, we are quite clear that the cat must be either dead or alive. On the other hand, according to the rules of quantum mechanics, the total system within the box is in a superposition of two states, one with a live cat and the other is a dead cat. The thought experiment illustrates this apparent paradox. Our intuition says that no observer can be in a mixture of states, yet the cat, it seems from the thought experiment, can be in such a mixture of two states, the dead cat and the live cat. Different scientists interpreted the Schrodinger's paradox in different ways. Copenhagen interpreted it in this way. He interpreted it in that the cat which is present in the box can be simultaneously be alive or dead. The observer cannot predict the state of the cat. Only when he observes the cat, he can he can confirm the state of the cat. Thank you.